DGRO is a dividend growth ETF on the stock market and one of my largest positions in my Robinhood portfolio. If you don't know what an ETF stands for, it means exchange traded fund. Simply put, it's a whole bunch of different companies put into one single stock for you to invest into. And in DGRO's case, it's pretty much a dividend growth ETF. So it means it's focused on mainly growth stocks that also pay a dividend. And that's what we're going to be talking about in today's video and pretty much how to retire off of it. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into it. Let's go. Like I already mentioned, ticker symbol DGRO on the stock market is an ETF. It's not the only ETF. If you don't know, some other notable ones are ticker symbol SCHD, which focuses mainly on dividend equity stocks, or ticker symbol VOO, which focuses on the entire S&P 500, so the top 500 companies in the United States of America. But now, dividend investing is one of my favorite types of investing on the stock market for three particular reasons. Number one, it's extremely easy to do. You can literally set this up so you can touch it one time and never touch it again and make money. You never have to do anything more past that. Number two, it reinforces that buy and hold habit, that buy and hold strategy. Pretty much you buy something, you continue to hold it, and you buy more of it in the future as it goes up or down. It gets you in the habit of investing for the long term, and that's exactly what the majority of people should be doing, investing for the long term, not out here trying to make day trades to possibly make a lot of money in a very short amount of time. Long term is where the real gains are at. Finally, number three, compounding. The longer you do it, the more your money will multiply. So let's pull up my current position on DGRO. Let's go to Robinhood, Face ID, and we are in. Right now, the portfolio is sitting at $99,222. Pretty much. And yeah, we're not here for that right now. Make sure you check out my portfolio update videos if you would like to see everything in this portfolio and other stuff. Either way, we scroll on down, we're going to check out DGRO. You can see right here, DGRO, ticker symbol DGRO, iShares Core Dividend and Growth ETF. The current stock price is $65.46 as I'm recording this video. And we scroll down, I have about 242 shares, almost $16,000 invested, $15,866.69. And you can see I have a recurring buy on DGRO for about $30 every single week. So no matter what the price is at, pretty much this means I'm going to buy another $30 worth of this stock every single week, no matter what. Now let me scroll down and show you the magic of compounding. Down here in the history tab, if we go ahead and click on that and then click on all types, change that on over to dividends, we can see all the dividends that DGRO paid me over the course of a couple of years. I've been investing into DGRO since 2021, and you can see right here my first dividend payout from DGRO back in 2021 on October 1st was only $7.77. If we scroll on up to the most recent payout, which was on June 20th of 2025, that's $77.60. Nonetheless, all of these different payouts right here are all invested back into DGRO. So pretty much all the money I get paid out right here goes back into that same stock. That same stock then pays me even more on the next payout. After years of doing this same basic investing strategy, you can definitely live off of the dividends that you'll be paid from this one stock alone. Now, people have other stocks in their portfolios. I do as well, and I'll make money from those stocks as well. But we're talking about just one stock in this video, which is DGRO. And that's the magic of compounding. Now, at some point in the future, I will be able to live solely off of just the dividends I receive from just this one stock. But we don't have to guess on how much money I'm going to make on whatever year, how many years is it going to take me. We don't have to guess any of that. We can simply put these numbers in an online calculator and find out for ourselves. So let's run the numbers and see how much I'll be making in dividends from this one single stock by the time I retire. All right, so I have my laptop here in hand, and we're pretty much just going to go through this real quick. Right now, I'm on this website known as Seeking Alpha. It's a cool website. They don't pay me to say any of this, but it's a cool website. It gives you a lot of information regarding a lot of different stocks and tons of different investing information. It's cool. Just check it out. Right here, you can see I have the ticker symbol pulled up, ticker symbol DGRO, and this is pretty much a summary for, obviously, that stock that we're talking about in today's video. As you can see, over the past 5 years, the stock is up about 70%. Over the past 10 years, the stock is up about 150%. So that's on average about a 15% return over the past 10 years, give or take every single year. About 15%. So we're going to run with that number. We'll just keep that number in your head. Keep it in the back of your head. Past that, we go on over to the dividend section. We're going to see what the dividend growth rate is. We need to know what this is so we can figure out what we want to do or how we want to pretty much figure out how to calculate what we want the dividend growth rate to be in the future. Now, I wish the dividend growth rate was higher, and I'm expecting it to be higher in the future, as this is a dividend and growth ETF. They're pretty much focused on dividend growth. So I would estimate for something higher than what it says here, which is about that 4%, that 3.93% right here. I'm estimating higher than that when it comes to us doing the full calculation. So past that, we have all the numbers that we really need. So let's just go ahead and plug it into the dividend calculator and figure out how much money we're going to have by retirement. Now you can simply go to Google and type in dividend calculator and you'll get this, but I'll link all this down below in the description just in case you need it. Either way, right here, I'm going to go ahead and click on the ticker, which is ticker symbol DGRO. As you can see, I pretty much filled everything out already. This is an individual stock. The distribution frequency will be quarterly. The DRIP is on, so pretty much if you don't know what DRIP is, DRIP stands for Dividend Reinvestment Plan. So when DRIP is turned on, that means all those dividends that you get, it goes back into the stock. When DRIP is turned off, all those dividends you get go straight to your cash on your account, which you can then withdraw to your bank account if you wish to do so. Now, we're not going to do this situation until we hit that retirement age or around that retirement age, because that's when we're going to have a lot more money to pull from versus now. I mean, $77 is cool, but it's not going to pay any of my bills besides that one phone bill and some Chick-fil-A meals, right? If you go back and look at my Robinhood portfolio, we had 242 shares right now. So that's what we're starting with, 242 shares. The share price right now is $65.46. And the annual contribution is pretty much how much money I'm going to continue to put into ticker symbol DGRO every single year going forward. So that's about $12,000. That's what I'm estimating. Of course, it could be a little less, it could be a little more, but that's about $1,000 every single month that I'm going to be putting into this particular stock, which is, in my case right now, accurate. Not going to worry too much about the tax stuff right here, but leaving it at 15% is fine. I believe for the qualified dividend, that is fine. But obviously, if you want more tax stuff, talk to a tax professional. Right now, the dividend yield for ticker symbol DGRO is 2.17%. So we're going to plug that right on in right here. And you can find this out on the Robinhood app, or if you go on here, on the Seeking Alpha summary page, it should be somewhere. Yep, right here, yield 2.17%. So not hard to find. It's literally everywhere. You can Google it for any stock that pays a dividend. It's basic information. Past that though, we're going to scroll down and we see right here, it says the expected annual dividend amount increase. So like I said before, the dividend amount or the dividend growth rate right now for ticker symbol DGRO is about 3.93%, roughly 4% if we estimate up. I'm estimating that this dividend growth rate will increase over time. So I'm going to be pretty aggressive with this and go for a 8% annual dividend amount increase. Is this going to happen? I don't know. I don't know how the future plays out. We don't know anything. We just have to go by day. But either way, that's what I'm estimating right now. And the next thing is the expected annual share price appreciation. Now, like I mentioned before, the share price for ticker symbol DGRO has been increasing quite a bit, about 15% per year since inception, I think around 2011, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm actually going to play it safe and go a little bit lower and expect a annual share price increase or appreciation to 9%. So it could be 15%, but I'm going to go ahead and set it to 9%. That's why I like it. And that's pretty much that. So basically, I'm being conservative when it comes to the price appreciation, and I'm being aggressive when it comes to the dividend increases over the course of each year. Either way, we scroll down to the last thing, which is years invested. We're going to set this to 35 years. The magic of compounding does not happen overnight, but it does happen over a long period of time. So the longer your money is invested into the stock market, likely the more money you will make in general, but when it comes to dividend investing, it's even more so. So those 35 years are definitely going to do me justice, and we're going to go ahead and just click calculate. So we scroll down, we can see what it is. This is your dividend portfolio after the past 35 years, or after 35 years. You'll have an ending, oh, what the heck? I don't know what happened there. You'll have an ending balance of about $4.2 million. Overall, the total return is about 866%. The average annual return is about 6.7%. The annual dividend income at year 35 will be $66,208. Now, I don't know about you, but at this moment in time, I can easily live off of $66,000 a year. That'll definitely cover all my bills for the entire year. But we got to remember, this is for the future, and I expect things to increase over time in the future. Bills are naturally going to go up. But either way, I think this is still a safe bet. Past that, total dividend payments over the course of 35 years, that is $600,000. And the yield on cost, which doesn't really matter too much, this just pretty much lets you know how good of an investment you made, is 14%. So if we scroll on down some more, we can actually see how this is going to work out and pretty much how much money and how much dividend income we're going to receive every single year going forward. So as you can see, the annual dividend for this year alone is going to be $343. If we scroll on down to year 35, it's going to be about $60,000, like I mentioned before. So there you have it. That $60,000 will definitely cover all my bills by that time of retirement. And like I said, this is just from one single stock. I still have other portfolios that's actually meant for retirement that I'll have even more money coming from. On top of that, I'll still be investing inside my normal portfolio that'll make me more money in the future. And then whatever other investments I decide to make in the future, just like you would decide to make in the future to make you more money when it comes to retirement. So there really should be no question on how you can get this done. This is the math. This is as simple as it gets. I feel like this is a very balanced strategy. There is another strategy that I want to talk about in a separate video, which I'll do in a separate video, but that's pretty much it. So if you're interested in doing something like this or just plugging in the numbers to see where you are, then by all means sign up with my link with Robinhood below and just get started, bro. It's as simple as that. Get started, invest $100. Start your dividend investing journey. This is a long-term journey, pretty much a lifetime journey, depending on how much money you're investing, obviously. But let's just do that. Let's actually change this real quick to $15,000. If I change it to $15,000 a year, then we're going to have an annual dividend income around that year 35 mark of $80,000, $73,000, and it'll be $80,000 that follow-up year. So either way, the more money you put in, the more you're going to get out, and when it comes to retirement, you'll be just fine. If you can pull this off for one single stock, then you'll be okay. And lastly, this is lifestyle finance. So my life is completely different from yours, and you may have a totally different financial situation, which is great because you may need even less than that. You may only need $50,000. So if we scroll down and look for $50,000, you can see I'll have that by year 31, assuming I invested, $15,000 a year, and then I also was right about the numbers that I put in my prediction or in my table. You can change this any given time you want, but the point is you go around and mess with the numbers and see what you come up with, and also check out some other stocks that may make you a lot of money when it comes to dividends. A lot of people like SCHD, and I'm also invested into SCHD. So like I said, go forth, check it out, do what you gotta do, but that's pretty much it. I have my plan. This isn't the full-blown, foolproof master plan, but I do have my plan for DGRO, and this is it. If you have any questions regarding dividend investing, then I have a lot of dividend videos already on my page because that was actually one of my main portfolio go-tos at one point in time. It isn't anymore. I'm definitely focused on dividend growth, but like I said, if you have any questions, check out the rest of the YouTube channel or just ask the question down below in the comment section. I'll be down there to respond to you, and that's pretty much it. Let me know what else you would like to see stock wise when it comes to the portfolio, and I'll be around. I got some other announcements, but they're not ready just quite yet, so I'm gonna hold off. So just stay locked in, subscribe, like the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe, stay positive, and stay hydrated. Dollar Mike. Peace.